So let's start with the practice set 1.4. The very first question in this is, if number of elements in set A is 15, number of elements in set A union B is 29, number of elements in set A intersection B is 7, then what number of elements are there in set B? Okay, so number of elements of set B we have to find. So, are you all feeling that we have seen some this kind of formula related to number of element of set A, number of element of set B. So, the formula is number of elements in set A union B is equals to number of elements in set A plus number of elements of B minus number of elements of A intersection B. So we have to use this formula in this question. So let's put what is given. Okay, so we have number of elements in set A union B. So according to formula, first we will put that. So number of A union B is 29. So वो हमने put किया 29 equals to number of elements in set A, वो भी हमें पता है, that is 15. So we will put that also, plus number of elements in set B, वो हमें नहीं पता, so we have to keep it as it is, minus number of A intersection B. Number of elements of A intersection B is 7. So we have put all the given details. Now let's start with the sum. So we have 29 equals to 15 plus number of elements of set B minus 7. So we have to find number of elements in set B, वो हम लोग एक side रखेंगे, and plus 15 will go to other side and it will become minus 15. Minus 7 will shift to the other side and it will become plus 7. So finally we will get number of elements in set B is equals to 29 minus 15 plus 7. So we will get number of elements in set B is equals to 21. So this is our final answer. Okay. Let's start with the question number 2. In an hostel there are 125 students, out of which 80 drink tea, 60 drink coffee and 20 drink tea and coffee both. Find the number of students who do not drink tea or coffee. So we have given the total number of students, then the number of students who drink tea, coffee and who drink both, and we have to find the students who drink nothing, nor coffee and not tea. Okay. So the solution will start like, let U be the set of students in the hostel. So set of students will be universal set, because the students who are drinking tea, coffee or nothing, we will consider from this only. Okay, because there are only 125 students and that is our universal set. T be the set of students who drink tea and C be the set of students who drink coffee. Therefore, number of elements in set U is equals to 125. Number of elements in set T is equals to 80. Number of elements in set C is equals to 60. Okay, this is given. Next, number of students who drink tea and coffee is equals to T intersection C and is equals to 20. Okay, so T and C, ये दो सेट हैं. ओके, द स्टूडेंट्स ड्रिंकिंग टी एंड द स्टूडेंट्स ड्रिंकिंग सी कॉफ़ी. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई हमने क्या करना है, ये दोनों मीन्स दोनों में जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं हु आर ड्रिंकिंग टी एज वेल एज कॉफ़ी, दैट विल बी अवर इंटरसेक्शन, है ना. द कॉमन वन आर अवर इंटरसेक्शन हु ड्रिंक टी एंड कॉफ़ी बोथ. तो हम उसे सेट के फॉर्म में कैसे लिखेंगे, T intersection C. Okay, and that is 20. That is given. Number of T union C. According to formula, क्या आएगा, number of T plus number of C minus number of T intersection C. So we have all three, number of T, number of C and number of T intersection C. So we will put that 80 plus 60 minus 20 and we will get 120. Okay, so this is our T union C, the number of elements in T union C. So 120 students drink tea or coffee. So हमने ये क्यों फाइंड किया T union C? बिकॉज इससे हमें ये पता चलेगा कि हाउ मैनी स्टूडेंट्स ड्रिंक टी और कॉफ़ी. सो यहाँ पर number of students drinking tea, number of students drinking coffee and number of students drinking both tea and coffee, ये सब हमने फाइंड किया. तो कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं? 120. ये स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कुछ ना कुछ ड्रिंक करते हैं और टी और कॉफ़ी. ओके, सो देर आर 120 स्टूडेंट्स हु ड्रिंक टी और कॉफ़ी. सो अभी हम बस इसको माइनस कर देंगे क्योंकि बिकॉज देर आर 125 स्टूडेंट्स इन द हॉस्टल, उसमें से 120 ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं हु ड्रिंक समथिंग, टी और कॉफ़ी. एंड व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड इन द क्वेश्चन, नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स who do not drink tea or coffee is equals to number of students in the hostel minus number of students who drink tea or coffee. Okay, so that's why number of U minus number of T union C, and we will get 5. So there are 5 students total who do not drink anything, tea or coffee. Okay, this was easy. First of all, we have found how many students are there, then the students drinking tea, the students drinking coffee, and later the students who drink something. Okay, that is union. And after that जो कुछ ना कुछ ड्रिंक करते हैं, so we will minus it from the universal set and we will get the students who drink nothing, and that is our answer. So there are 5 students do not drink tea or coffee. Easy. Let's see question number 3. In a competitive exam, 50 students passed in English, 60 students passed in mathematics and 40 students passed in both the subjects. None of them failed in both the subjects. Find the number of students who passed at least in one of the subject. Okay, so what we have given, you have to focus on that. Okay, and also focus on this line. None of them failed in both the subject. Okay, so let's see the solution for let U be the set of students who appeared for the exam. So U is the universal set. So the total number of students who appeared for the exam, let take it as U. E be the set of students who passed in English and M be the set of students who passed in maths. Okay, so E is for the students passed in English and M is for the students passed in maths. So number of E is equals to 50, number of M is equals to 60. This was given in the question. Okay, next 40 students passed in both the subjects. That means 40 students are such students which have passed in both the subjects. Okay, so we are taking here intersection because these students are present in both the set English and maths because they have passed English and maths. Okay, so number of M intersection E is equals to 40. Okay, next, since none of students failed in both subjects, कोई भी स्टूडेंट फेल नहीं हुआ है, हमें ये दिया गया था, तो हमें फाइंड क्या करना है कि द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु पास्ड एट लीस्ट इन वन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट्स. किसी न किसी सब्जेक्ट को पास किया हो ऐसा स्टूडेंट्स, हम ऐसे नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स फाइंड करने हैं. एंड हियर ऑल्सो इट इज़ रिटन दैट नन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स फेल्ड इन बोथ सब्जेक्ट्स. ओके, so therefore we will find total students and it is number of E union M. Okay, and according to the formula, जो हमने formula पढ़ा है, we will put it here, and the next it will be number of E union M is equals to number of E plus number of M minus number of E intersection M. Okay, so number of E is equals to 50, number of M is equals to 60, and number of E intersection M is equals to 40. We will substitute all the values here and we will get 70. So the number of students who passed at least in one of the subject is 70. Okay, so this one was very important, this line, and with the help of this हमें पता चला कि indirectly we have to find the total number of students, and it is 70. Okay. Let's start with question number 4. A survey was conducted to know the hobby of 220 students of class 9th, out of which 130 students informed about their hobby as rock climbing and 180 students informed about their hobby as sky watching. There are 110 students who follow both the hobbies. Then how many students do not have any of the two hobbies? How many of them follow the hobby of rock climbing only? How many students follow the hobby of sky watching only? Okay, so here we have to find 3 set. Okay, and we are given some sets. Let's see. So solution is, first let U be the students, set of students of class 9th. R be the set of students who follow the hobby of rock climbing, and S be the set of students who follow the hobby of sky watching. Okay, so this U is the set of all students of class 9th, then R for rock climbing and S for sky watching. Okay, this we have considered. Okay, so number of U is equals to 220. It is given there are total 122 students. Okay, next number of R is 130. It is also given. Number of S 180. Next 110 students follow both the hobbies. This is also given. But now both the hobbies means the students also use the hobby of some students are rock climbing and as well as sky watching. So this will be R intersection S. Okay, because these students are there present in both the set. Okay, number of R and number of S. Therefore this is R intersection S. Okay, because these students are common in both the set. How many students are there? 110. So we have seen what is given. Let's solve the sum. So first of all we will find the number of R union S. So how we will find? With the help of this formula. Number of R union S is equals to number of R plus number of S minus number of R intersection S. And we know the value of each and everything here. So we will put it, substitute it, and we will get 130 plus 180 minus 110. And therefore the answer will be 200. So this is the number of students who have some or the other hobby. या तो वो rock climbing करते हैं या तो sky watching. This is the number of students who has some of the hobby. But we have to answer 3 questions. The very first question was how many students do not have any of the 2 hobbies. So हमने यहाँ पर क्या फाइंड किया? The number of students who has some or the other hobby, and in question we have to find the number of students who do not have any hobby. So simply we will subtract the total number of students from this R union S, and this is what we have done here. Total number of students are 220. Number of students who do not follow the hobby of rock climbing or sky watching. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? विद द हेल्प ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन बिटवीन नंबर ऑफ यूनियन माइनस नंबर ऑफ universal set and number of R union S. Okay, so 220 minus 200 and we will get 20. So there are the number of students, 20 number of students who do not follow any of the hobby, nor rock climbing and not sky watching. Okay, next, number of students who follow the hobby of rock climbing only. So this is the next question. In question number 4 we have to find 3 answers, and this is the second one. Number of students who follow the rock climbing only. Okay, the hobby of rock climbing only. So how we will find number of R? Okay, what was this number of R? The students who follow rock climbing, and number of R intersection S. ये क्या था? जो ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स जो दोनों फॉलो करते हैं. ओके, सो जो जितने भी टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हैं उसमें से नंबर ऑफ आर ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स थे जो रॉक क्लाइंबिंग फॉलो करते ही हैं. ओके, मीन्स इनका करना ये सब करते हैं, बट हमें क्या फाइंड करना है कि ओनली रॉक क्लाइंबिंग. तो हम क्या करेंगे, ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स जो दोनों आर एंड एस मीन्स दोनों में जो स्टूडेंट्स थे जो दोनों हॉबी फॉलो करते थे उसको हम इस नंबर ऑफ आर से सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे. तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु फॉलो ओनली रॉक क्लाइंबिंग. ओके, सो दिस इज़ व्हाट वी हैव डन हियर. नंबर ऑफ आर जिसमें ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स थे जो रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करते हैं. ओके, एंड वी हैव सब्ट्रैक्टेड सच स्टूडेंट्स जो दोनों फॉलो करते हैं, जिससे हमें सिर्फ रॉक क्लाइंबिंग का पता चले. सो 130 minus 110 and we will get 20. So there are 20 students who follow the hobby of rock climbing only. Next, number of students who follow the hobby of sky watching only. So similar, यहाँ पर भी सेम चीज़ करना है हमें. नंबर ऑफ एस में कौन से स्टूडेंट्स थे जो स्काई वॉचिंग करते हैं. ओके, बट इसमें ऐसे भी स्टूडेंट्स थे जो शायद दोनों करते हो, है ना. सो उससे हमने सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया, वो स्टूडेंट्स को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया, एंड वी विल गेट द आंसर ऑफ दिस हॉबी मीन्स द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु फॉलो दिस hobby only. So number of S minus number of R intersection S, and we will get 180 minus 110 and it is 70. So there are 70 students who follow the hobby of sky watching only. Okay, so this was easy question number 4 also. Question number 5, this is very easy. Observe the given Venn diagram and write the following set. Okay, so here we have given with one Venn diagram. Okay, in this we have 3 set, universal set and set A, set B. Okay, and the elements are A, B, C, D. Okay, means alphabets are the elements here. So the capital letters are set. So first of all we have to find the elements in set A. So set A में कौन कौन से elements आएंगे? ये जो circle है इसके अंदर जितने भी elements हैं वो elements क्या होंगे? They are the elements of set A. So how many elements are there in this circle? Then in this closed figure X, Y, Z, M, N. Okay, ये क्या है? ये जो part है ये A और B दोनों में आता है, मीन्स ए में आता है. ओके, सो हियर ओनली वी हैव टू फाइंड द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट ए एंड दे आर एक्स, वाई, जेड एंड एम, एन. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट बी. सो दिस द एलिमेंट्स आर फ्रॉम दिस क्लोज्ड फिगर. दे आर पी, क्यू, आर, एम, एन हियर. ओके, नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट्स ऑफ ए यूनियन बी. ए यूनियन बी, दैट मीन्स ये जितने भी रहेंगे सब जितने भी एलिमेंट्स हैं वो सब हमें यहाँ पर कंसिडर करना है. एंड इफ दे आर रिपीटिंग वी हैव टू राइट इट वंस. सो x, y, z, m, n, p, q, r. Okay, so these are the elements. Here you can see. Next, fourth one, universal set. Universal set means each and every element exists in this rectangle. वो स्क्वायर के अंदर हैं, रेक्टेंगल के अंदर जितने भी एलिमेंट्स हैं सब हमें कंसिडर करने हैं, वेदर दे आर प्रेजेंट इन सर्कल देन ऑल्सो. ओके, सो व्हाट आर द एलिमेंट्स? x, y, z, m, n, p, q, r, s and t. Okay, so these are the elements of universal set. Next, a complement. A complement, the elements which are absent in set A but present in universal set. So the elements we have to find for complement A, we will not include these elements and each and every element present in set U. So set U में कौन कौन से elements ऐसे हैं जो A में नहीं है? They are P, Q, R, S, T, है ना? Here you can see. So the answer for this will be P, Q, R, S, T. Next, B complement, the elements which are absent in set B and present in universal set. So they are x, y, z, s, t. Okay. Next, A union B का complement, the complement of A union B, which is absent in A union B and present in universal set. So let's compare this and this set. What are the elements which are present in universal set but absent in A union B? They are only S and T. Okay, so this was very easy, question number 5, and we have completed practice set 1.4. I hope you have understood each and every sum of this practice set. This practice set is very much important. Okay, so do practice each and every question in this.